Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your daily reading, the What Shall I Do reading. I'm using my Angel Wisdom Tarot because I've just done some readings today with it, and we are in sync, these cards and I today. So we are 10 of Pentacles, so they're flying out with lovely things. So anyway, my darlings, we are going to see your situation. And then we are going to look at the yes card or the encouragement card from Spirit and the refrain or no card from Spirit. If it resonates, my darling, you're meant to hear this in exactly the right divine timing for you, the perfect plan for you. If it doesn't resonate, then darling, they're always going to be reading out there for you at exactly the right time that you need to hear it. So let's move ahead with the reading. This is for those that most need to hear the message today. Spirit, thank you. Please tell me about the situation. Thank you. What wishes to come out? That wishes to come out. So you've got 7 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups has come out for you for your situation, my darling. Something emotionally fulfilling is being given to you. You're receiving something that is very, you know, cups are emotions, but this is something a bit more than you might have been anticipating. And the universe has a way of doing that sort of surprise and delight, because there's a little bit of magic here. Do you see here with the mermaid? And then you've got the dolphin behind. So Spirit's being is playing with you, but in a very nice way. It's playing with you in a nice way. Spirit is having a little joke with you. And wanting to have some fun, wanting you to embrace this and have some fun with this, because it's something that you've been working at. Do you see? You've been tending to it. You've been caring for it. You've been watering it. It's protected. You've got very much protection around it. If you imagine these as seeds of manifestations that you've planted, you've ensured that both the environment and your care and your attention has been spot on, let's put it this way, because these are beautiful hydrangeas. Well, actually, I thought they were hydrangeas, beautiful flowers here. And so Spirit is giving you something emotionally fulfilling, because it is seen as encouragement for you. Let's put it that way. It's seen as encouragement for you because you have planted your seeds wisely. You have been looking after it. And so this is reward. And there is a little bit of patience asked for at this time, because obviously we have radical acceptance of nature and things grow just as they're intended to grow, and there's no rush to it. So you're learning that radical acceptance about where you are right now in your life, and that's all okay. But there is something that you are receiving that is Spirit's kind of got a little wink with it, and whether this is just more awareness, more understanding, you're getting downloads of information, or something that's been given to you by another that's very emotional, fulfilling. Spirit's very happy about it. So this is rather sweet. And I feel with you, because you have been doing so much investment in your future and you've planted seeds, you've also, that's so much going within, but it's also about, because when we are a diligent gardener of our life or a diligent architect of our life, we think very carefully not only about what we're looking to do, but how we're looking, kind of what ground is it going to grow in? How are we going to support it? And that all comes back to us. So I feel with you that you've been doing a lot of, aside from your inner work, a lot of affirmations, a lot of intentions, and that's really powerful. Doing a daily affirmation or intention. I mean, think about those words, affirmation, to affirm to yourself. It's making a very strong statement about yourself and respecting yourself and respecting where you are and respecting also the stance that you're taking. You're affirming this is really important for you. And that is a vibrational relationship between you and what it is that you are affirming. The same with your intention. You are setting an intent. You are intending to do something. You're already creating a momentum of energy and opportunities being given to you because you have pushed out there a vibrational intent. So this is really powerful. So keep doing that. Anyway, that's enough about the situation. But this is something really lovely with the dolphin, and we all love to see dolphins, and there's something that's very just touchy-feely about it, so that's lovely. So this is the yes card. The yes card is coming away now remembering your affirmations, remembering your intentions, remembering to live life consciously, remembering that your consciousness creates your reality. Don't let your reality create your consciousness. So living life consciously creates your narrative. You're creating your own narrative for your story. Thank you, Spirit. And you're in perhaps the middle of your story right now regarding this situation, because you're at the Seven of Pentacles, but it's a really juicy bit of the novel. So, and there's a little bit of humor involved here with Spirit too. So the Five of Pentacles is the card of, don't worry about what has happened in the past chapters. Everything was meant to have happened that way. It's all leading. It's almost like going to watch or read a book or going to watch a movie of your life, and you see that you walk into the cinema and everybody's crying in the middle of it. And you're thinking, well, and you're looking at, and you're thinking, well, why are they crying? They're watching the end and they're crying, but they're crying because they were sort of so overwhelmed by what they kind of come across in the middle. But you think, well, no, they shouldn't be crying because the ending's happy. So Spirit is saying, just trust at this time. And if you're focusing, remember again, where attention goes, energy flows. If you're focusing on the negative in terms of what you feel has gone wrong, flip it again. Just perhaps with that lovely universe wink, things didn't work out the way that you wanted them to work out because there was something better. And you know that. You're very aware of that with this Seven of Pentacles and this Ace of Cups coming in. And you know that everything happens for a reason. The omniverse, all there is, arranged in a rhythmical pattern. You are part of that omniverse. You are a universe within that omniverse. And Spirit wants you to look forward now at this time, and looking forward, you're looking forward with faith. You're looking forward fearlessly. And if looking forward, you're also saying thank you to the past. I'm ready to turn away from the past because actually I can look for and I can see the gifts, the blessings, the lessons that were within that space. So it is that, don't cry over spilt milk, because there is a reason why the milk's spilt. And if it's preparing you, which it is, for whatever, look at this. I'm just saying the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and you're already at the 7 of Pentacles here. So it is preparing you for whatever this means. This means for you in terms of your manifestations, your security, your abundance. It could be that job, that promotion, that career, life path, family, partnership, whatever it means for you, my darling. But it is one that brings great peace, joy, and contentment. And Spirit is saying, be prepared to perhaps be prepared for some surprises and delights along the way, because the 10 of Pentacles is the ultimate divinely guided gift, divine design for you that comes with God's grace, the universe's grace, in the perfect timing for you. So that's your yes card, to focus on looking forward, having released the past with a lot of gratitude. And then let's have a look at your refrain card, my darling. Oh, that was quick. Balance. So refrain from, temper from doing too much at this time. Temper yourself from perhaps leaning into trying to control something too much. Temper yourself from over worrying about things. This is about moderation. It's also a promise to you that behind the scenes there's an awful lot happening for you. So, your priority at this time is to release any anxieties you may have by being open to not only receiving transformational information, the transference of information, but also by trusting that all is unfolding as it should do for you with the Temperance card, and that there is magic in the air. I mean, the rainbows here are always talking about spiritual hand within this situation for you, and the fact that you have this wonderful mermaid and the dolphin. This is very much about maybe something that you weren't expecting, but something that's really heartwarming for you as well. And it's also about you perhaps seeing things. Perhaps you're only seeing things in one particular way at the moment with the Balance card, because we can also see the Balance card within Temperance as not only patience, and everybody groans, But that's one of the biggest lessons about things happening with God's grace, the universe's grace, in perfect timing, perfect plan for us. But also about perhaps thinking, because it's fire and water, it's fire and water here. So it's about blending together maybe how you're feeling with somebody, but also understanding how somebody else may be feeling about something else too. And actually, sometimes great partnerships come from the blending of different ideas and things like that. So that's kind of what this message is also coming forward to me to say. But it also could be about you perhaps not leaning so much towards looking at something from a very, very strong, opinionated perspective. The best way of us receiving the answers is literally to say, I know nothing. I know nothing. Thank you for enlightening me. Because sometimes when we are very focused on a specific way of seeing it, that tends to come from our mind, our conscious mind, that is very much programmed to see it a certain way. And actually, we have to sort of say to our mind, no, shush for a second. And actually, I'm going to ask my superconscious, my higher self, what the answer is. And I know nothing. I'm going to say I know nothing, and I'm open to receiving the information. So perhaps that's another affirmation for you. I'm going to round off with one card for you. Thank you, Spirit. Keep making this a habit for you, though, in terms of your affirmations and intentions. A daily one, first thing in the morning, even if it's to say, I'm going to have a wonderful day. I'm going to thank you for my surprise and delight day. Just set your intention and see what happens, because it does create magic for you, my darling. You've got the Knight of Swords. Hello. And you've got the Knight of Swords. Well, the two cards I saw, first of all, the Knight of Swords and the Six of Cups. So this is the blending of lovely energies coming together, listening to understand, not just to reply. Somebody who's very much brings out the child in you, and we could see that with the mermaid here and the dolphin here as well. So something that is perhaps re-looking at an old connection that you might have had. Maybe this is the message that's coming out of this card, an old soulmate, an old relationship, but it's very much with a gentle energy. It's coming with a gentle gift, something for you. And so maybe somebody is returning from your past for you here as well. But allow this is about perhaps to explain something as well about what happened in the past, to allow you to also look forward, whether this is with this person or it is looking forward to the future in terms of what you're desiring at this time. Well, whatever it is a very much an emotional, fulfilling time for you. And I feel that it's allowing you to move away from a negative battleground of thoughts and feelings that you may not have even been aware that you were in, but it's allowing you to be braver than you know, more courageous than you know, and to move forward with a really clear focus and intention. And I think that's fantastic, and it's because you are choosing to be more imbalanced about how you're looking at things. You're choosing to see the underside of the understanding, and you're choosing to respond rather than react. So, and you're choosing to listen to understand. So perhaps somebody coming in from your past again, but definitely something that, as I said at the beginning of the reading is an emotional experience, expression, something that is going to fill you with joy and delight. And the Ace of Cups can, with the Six of Cups here, can be a somebody coming back in from your past, my darling. So there we are. So so much love to you. Take care, and I look forward to doing another reading for you tomorrow. Lots of love, darlings. Bye bye.